Good afternoon, ladies and gents. We're back with EVE Online. Today we're starting a new attempt. We're going to try a new challenge. It is a question that people have asked, especially people new trying to get into EVE. Can you buy a Plex? Now, a Plex is a pilot license extension. I'll put it up in the market quick. Bring it over here. Where we're going. Those are all incorrect. Trade goods and pilot license extension. We will whip up the information on this so you can read it while I speak about it. Yes. This item extends your game time by 30 days when activated. It is in game time. It's a month worth of game time. 30 days specifically. So, you can buy these in-game with in-game money. This is not an order here. I have to mess with all my settings to fix this because this is alt character on my alt account. But the question is, with a 21-day free trial, can you make enough money to buy a Plex? Plex is run in the main trading hub of EVE, JITA, which is generally used to get the value for any kind of item. They run at 607 million as of yesterday. So 607 million is, how far are we so far? We have 5,000. That's not a lot. We do have missions to run. We have a whole tutorial system we're going to run through. You guys can watch me do that. I'm going to see if I can, never mind. We're going to work on skills first. Skills in EVE are real-time training. There are lots of skill types for everything. Everything you need to do requires skills. We have a Mar frigate, which is the first thing we do. First thing, level 3. Go, right away. Get out of here. What do you want? No, I don't care. Give me a second. Alright, so we're training our frigate skill. This will give us great bonuses later. It'll also let us get up to higher level ships, such as destroyers. We can go over all the later ships in another video. We can open up all our skills things to see what we have. We don't have very many skills at all. 1 or 2 skills per opening. Armor. I have chosen to start as a Mar. Now, various reasons for starting this are 4 factions. Go ahead and pick your faction. All of them, the ships come with different things. Mar is almost always armor fit for defense. Their big seller for offensive items is, energy turns. Lasers, beam lasers, and pulse lasers. They're really fun. They don't need to reload. Big positive of those. And you don't need to buy ammo for them. You need to buy ammo, but it's a one-time buy, as opposed to having to continuously buy more ammo for them. Alright, so all of these skills affect all kinds of different things. You guys can run through them. Feel free to start up your free trials. Go for it. We're going to run through this as a 21-day attempt to see if I can make the 607 million required, 609 million required to get by a Plex in 21 days. Now, we're going to go ahead and start off. We're going to run our first mission with you guys. We'll run through these tutorials and see how they go. In your own time. Click next and ready to begin the tutorial. Anyone who's played EVE before the tutorial sucks. We know this. But, well, it sucks to take the time to do it. It in and of itself teaches you a lot. It'll get you moving so you can actually understand a little bit how to do things in the beginning. This game takes years to really figure out. New pilot. Talk about that. We'll get on this tutorial. I got a first starship. I'll click on the next one to proceed. How to reopen tutorials. I'll figure that out later. Rookie up on other chat channels. How to request a mission from an agent. Agents can be contacted. Click. Agent button. Available to me. Haha, haha, haha. I can right click and hit start conversation. Now what does this say? Next. How to accept a mission. I choose fly location in space, retrieve my ship, and use it to carry back an item from a local Amar cargo rig. Location is in system, Chauvin, and the rewards I get repair system skill. This is a good thing about the tutorials. You get skills from them, which is beautiful. You minimize this down, it drops down over here. Click it back up, it's back. Alright. Minimize that down, accept the mission. Close windows when you're done with them. How to undock from stations. And we'll minimize this and worry about that in a second. I now proceed to undock. Right now I'm in a pod. This is an extremely vulnerable thing, so hopefully I don't get popped as soon as I drive outside. Also, high sec. We are in high security status space. It is safe-ish, especially if you are in a noob corp. Noob corp is one of the corps that you start in. Right now I'm right-clicking. I've moved down to where the mission is, where the encounter is, and I will click warp to location. My ship will align and then proceed to warp. I zoom out really far. There's a space station back there. And it's gone. We are warping here. So back into my little ship. Wait till tiny pod. How big is this thing? I forget how big the pod is. It is all 4 meters long. roughly 16 feet, 16, 17 feet. This tells us how we can maneuver the camera around, have fun with that. Get out of here. Explaining the overview. Yes, it'll talk to you about all those. Here's somebody else. Oh, that's mine. Is it? Board ship. I'm in a ship now. Die. Okay, explain the overview. Inspecting the selected item panel. Yes, it's okay. You're fine. This is the selected item panel. You guys can work through the tutorial. It really does help you understand the layout, the GUI, everything. It's great. Now, for now, I'm going to go ahead and activate the gate. I just want to check my cargo bay, see if there's anything in it. Click. Nothing's in here. Okay, we have to go find it. Do I have anything on here? Nothing. There is nothing on here. There's no weapon systems. There's no nothing. Okay, next. You master your basic camera controls. Use warp drive. Left button to select right button to bring up menus. The radial menu, which is one of these little things down here. Ha ha ha. Where are we? There's something over here. An Amar cargo rig. Open cargo. It will thus approach us to it, and it is 6,300 meters away. Not far. Except on the wrong side of the beacon. It has to go around the beacon. Okay, there we go. What do these say? Radial menu. Boarding a ship in space. We did that. Activate an acceleration gate. We did that. Piloting your ship and approaching an object in space. We did that. Also, they're using the radial menu on here. I just use token of submission. That sounds submissive. Interesting. Oh, it says we picked up the item. Now we can bring it back to our location where our agent is and get our reward for it. So, minimize this out. Right click. Come down to stations. Back over here, we're going to dock. Hit next. Leading content structures and wrecks. Docking with your home station. This is where we're heading right now. So if we go through here, here's the Stargate, here's the station. This may or may not be our station. This is just a station in this system. Which apparently is the only station. So that would be exactly what we want to do. We're flying to it right now, and we will be docking momentarily. Docking with your home station, learning about rookie ships, which is what I got. Anytime your ship gets blown up and you arrive into a station in a pod, the insurance company sends you a rookie ship and with one tritanium, which is a mineral used to produce things later in the game. We'll pop in, we'll complete the mission as soon as we dock. Flashing journal icon over here. What does that have to say? I don't even know. I can start a conversation here, or I can bring it back up over here. I hit complete mission, and I get my rewards. Including, what, did I get any ISK? No, I didn't get any ISK. That's sad. Come over here, and I can drop this out of this bay. Come over here, I can inject this skill. This is how you get a skill into your character. I bring up my character now, which I click on this, I can only bring up the training queue. If I go into armor, I have repair systems now. Drop that in behind armor frigate. At least to one, so we can fit those items. Actually, I might drop it in before, just because it's such a short train, and it'll allow us to fit armor repair systems. Alright. I can exit out of this more likely. Request mission. Let's see. Now I get a small armor repair. If I go through the next one, following objectives will complete to finish the mission. Head to location in space, start by destroying the fuel depot, and then move to destroy the pirates in the next area. The following rewards will be yours. Alright, so this looks a little bit more complicated. Learning about skills, skill training works, how to start training a skill, more about skills. Requesting a new mission, which I just did. Opening the fitting service. Receiving new items and locating them in your hangar. Yes, they gave me lasers. Yay! They gave me a gun. That might not have been the smartest idea they've ever had in this game, but we'll go with it anyway. Gatling pulse laser, fit to active ship. It pops up here. We need ammo for it. Yes, I fit the module to my ship. Undocking again to the local chat channel. Hey, I can't. Warping to missions. Loading your weapon. There we go. Put some multi-frequencies in here. It's just kind of laser you're flying. Alright, civilian armor repair. We're going to fit this to the ship. Frequency crystals. That's fine. Learning about different types of ammunition. It'll tell you about that. Blowing things up. Here's a fun one. Alright, so we're going to get rid of the fitting service because I put everything on my ship that I have. I will accept the mission. I will thus minimize this so I can have quick access to it later, and we'll proceed to re-undock. Alright, we're back outside the station again. We'll zoom out and give a nice pretty view of the station. Along with a couple other ships that are just flying around. There's a pod. And another pod. And here's the station. All of its glory. It's an MR station. Woo. Okay. Mission, encounter, warp to location. We now have one gun, which we can activate by pushing. We can left click it, or we can push F1 if it's in this position. We have an armor repair module. We can hit Control TAC F. Well, not Control TAC F, just Control F1, and it'll activate our armor repair. Now, get out of here. These are our shields. These 3 bars in the middle. This outer one's a shield, gives our status and how much we have of what. Our next one level is armor, and the last layer is hull. Our structure status. Now I can run through here, and it'll tell us how to blow things up. Tell us how to take some damage, it'll be fine. Oh, I just explained all that. What do you know? Would you look at that? Alright, learning about shields and armor, you'll be fine. What to shoot at? Well, there's nothing to shoot at right here. We have another activation gate. A beacon, which we warp to. I can activate the activation gate. And we will be warping off. What to shoot at? Shoot at something that's red. Okay. Destroying enemy ships. Yep. Return to base and complete your mission. You got it. When I get there. Alright, so I got my finger on F1. Ready to arm my guns. When I get here, what was the mission say again? Head to the location says start by destroying the fuel depot and then move on to destroy the pirates in the next area. So I'm going to right click on this, or I can just straight out click on it and then come up here and click the lock target button. Also, you can right click and hit, there'll be an option right below look at to lock the target. Now I hit F1, my lasers fire. Pew 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 pew. There is 2 lasers spots on this, because if it is above your ship, this laser shoots. If it's below your ship, this laser shoots. So I also figure them for left and right. The fuel depot has exploded. We will proceed to the next activation gate, and I'll look to activate the gate. My little ship takes off, flying through the air. We took damage from the exploding fuel depot. We have 67% armor. I'm going to kick on my armor repairer, and as it finishes its cycle, it's going to add armor. So we'll be slowly repairing. The shield regenerates on its own. You can also get shield boosters, which act the same way as an armor repairer does. That is called active shield tanking. Not very common, but in some cases it is necessary. Much more common is passive shield tanking. We will talk about those probably at a later point in time. Here is a pirate. A pirate saboteur. He's currently 20 kilometers off. We are exiting warp. I will right click on him to lock him. You can do the same thing. You can click this button up here. That's fine. And what I'm going to do is as I lock him, I'm going to push F1 to engage him. My lasers will fire. In fact, we'll watch him getting fired on. Here's his little ship. He's got a lot more turrets than I do, but he's also very tiny and weak. Looks like I'm missing a lot. So I'm going to right click on him. I'm going to approach him to get closer. To hopefully help with... Yeah, he's real close now. He's like orbiting me really fast. Alright, I'm hitting him now. He's close enough I'm actually hitting him. He's shooting back, but his lasers are designed to be less powerful, so they aren't going to pop me instantly. Even though he has a lot of them. My civilian armor repairer does not need to run anymore because I'm full of armor. Oh, there's another bad guy out here. Approach him, also lock him. Here's a wreck. We cannot do anything with the wrecks currently because we don't have any kind of salvaging skill. You can get broken components out of them and sell them for money. Or use them to build rigs. Go ahead and re-engage this guy. There should be only 2 in here if I recall correctly. Fire, 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 fire. Ba-da-ding, ba-da-doom, ba-da-ding, ba-da-doom. We're firing on the pirate saboteur. Alright. Small armor repair. I can minimize this. I can probably close that. It'll be fine. We're going to go back to the station. Dock. Neither of these 2 wrecks have anything we can pull out of them. That bottom triangle will be solid if there's items in it we can pull without using a salvager. Other than that, we have to salvage those wrecks, and we don't have the salvaging skill or a salvager with us, or salvager drones, which are amazing. But we don't have any of those things, so we have no capability of doing that. My journal has something to say, as it has been blinking for a long time. Agents, well, it should blink wherever. There. Wherever it has news, it should be blinking. Now, we aren't making any money yet, but we are gaining skills, and we are gaining free components that'll help us to run missions that do make money. Setting course docking parameter. A docking request has been accepted. Your ship will be towed into the station. Bloop. Towed. Wouldn't that be nice? Nice fast tow. Alright, replace your old repair module with a much better one. Civilian modules are very weak modules. I can whip up my inventory. I can also whip up my... Oh, I have to complete my mission first. Complete mission. I'm going to go ahead and request mission to see what we have next on the table. Oh, they're giving us some money for the next one. And we'll look into that in a second. I want to pull off my civilian armor repair. 6 hit points repaired per 3 seconds. So I can pull that off. I can look at this one. I'll just fit it. It'll be easiest. I cannot fit it yet because my repair system skill is not yet finished. In 31 seconds, it will be finished. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and say, please do subscribe. We have many more videos coming. All Eve-based. Not all Eve-based. We have other videos coming too. I sure hope you guys can find this game and use it and enjoy it as much as I do. This is like my 5th character on this game. All of them, almost all of them, run. I have 3 characters that train at once. It's a lot of fun. Most people have multiple accounts in this game because there's so much more you can do with multiple accounts. So, please subscribe to the videos. Rate if you like Eve, if you like the videos. If not, please rate anyway. That'd be awesome. Thank you. We have just finished training our repair skill so I can actually put on the small armor repairer. Let's figure out what this thing does. 69 hit points repaired every 5.7 seconds. That is like 11 times more repair for twice the time. So that's 5.5 times roughly the repair amount, which will allow us to tank things a lot better. It'll also completely pull all of our capacitor out, which is the thing to worry about tanking. We'll talk about that later. Thank you guys for stopping. You guys have a great rest of your afternoon.